Natural lang sa isang boksingero ang matumba sa ibabaw ng lona, lalo na kung tinamaan ka ng maganda-gandang patama.
Right uppercut, as you can right is usually the one that lands the most. Counter right uppercut.
At meron din naman tinatawag na hard chin. Ito ang mga boksingero na kayang tumanggap ng mga solidong patama. Pero alam mo bang may isang boksingero sa middleweight division ng panahong dekada 80 ang tinaguri ang the greatest chin in boxing history, sapagkat sa buong professional career ni Marvin Hagler ay hindi pa nito nararanasang matumba sa kahit na anong laban. Lahat ng mga solido at iba't ibang klase ng suntok ay kayang-kaya nitong saluhin dahil sa taglay nito na pambihirang tigas ng kanyang mga panga. Yun ay walang iba kundi ang former middleweight undisputed champion na si Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Yan ang ating mga pag-uusapan. Hello guys, it's Lifefox.
I am the greatest.
I actually disagreed with you. Pacquiao wasn't able to make flyweight. He was a flyweight who won the lineal champion.
Sino nga ba ang hindi maaaring makakilala sa isang Marvin Hagler? Dahil bukod sa kabilang ito sa Four Kings o mas kilala bilang The Fabulous Four, napakaraming mga boxing fans, writers, journalists at mga kolumnista ang kumukonsidera dito bilang one of the greatest middleweight boxer of all time. Samantalang ang iba naman ay naniniwalang si Marvin Hagler ang numero 1 sa middleweight division. Nakilala ito bilang isang knockout machine. Kaya naman, labis itong kinakatakutan sa middleweight. Alam mo bang mula nang naging undisputed champion itong si Hagler ng 1980 ay matagumpay niya itong nadepensahan ng 12 beses hanggang 1987 at naipanalo niya ito sa pamamagitan ng knockout. Meron itong solidong kartada na 67 wins at meron lamang na 3 losses. At ang 52 fights na naipanalo niya sa pamamagitan ng knockout, at ito na ang pinakamataas na knockout percentage sa middleweight division.
To rip his head off. I got H-U-R-T written in my mind. That means I'm going to destruct and destroy. That's what I feel. War. That's what's on my mind.
Sa taglay na determinasyon at disiplina sa training, ang simpleng formula kaya naabot ni Hagler ang pambihirang endurance, at idagdag mo pa dyan ang skill set nito at pagiging versatile southpaw. Isa sa mga kinaiilagan na mga nakakaharap ni Marvin Hagler ay ang stamina nito na halos walang kapaguran at kayang umabot hanggang sukdulang 15 rounds. At hindi lang yan dahil hirap din maka-adapt ang mga nakakalaban nito na mabasa ang kanyang mga galawan dahil papalit-palit ito ng stance gaya ni Terence Crawford. At higit sa lahat, ang pinaka-perpektong problema ng mga nakakaharap nito ay kung paano ito patutumbahil dahil sa sobrang tigas ng mga panga nito, na parang kinakain lang lahat ng mga bawat power punch na tumatama ng accurate sa kanya. Sa kabila ng mga parusa at mga punishment na mga natamo nito ay nananatili pa rin itong nakatayo at lumalaban hanggang sa huli.
Okay, I gave both fighters the instructions in the dressing room. I'm just cautioning you now. Obey my command at all times. Shake hands, good luck to both of you.
As Ray said,
Try to win the round by 12. I feel like you had that right. I'm going for it, but you know that.
and Marvin Hagler, you pointed out, looking weary in his corner, Gil. And now a psyched up Ray Leonard is on his feet.
Tim, and Hagler doesn't look very confident. He looks like a beaten fighter to me. Mentally beat. Whether he wins or loses, I don't know.
I think that was taken away from him, particularly in that last round. But it began right in the beginning. But Leonard on our scorecard won the first 4 rounds and asserted that mental dominance. He was so sure he could do that. And he was so sure that most of us who picked Hagler would be wrong. He could do this.
Kilala si Hagler na walang inaatrasan at halos nakalaban lahat ng mga dekalibreng boksingero ng kanyang kapanahunan gaya nila Roberto Duran, Thomas Hearns, Sugar Ray Leonard. Dalawa sa mga ito ang laban na talagang tumatak sa kasaysayan ng boxing history at maaring hindi na makalimutan pa ng mga tao. Ito ang blockbuster fight at tinaguri ang The Super Fight kung saan nakaharap nito ang malapalos at binansagang The Sugarman na si Ray Charles Leonard. 1987 nang nangyari ang history fight na ito at ginanap sa Caesars Palace kung saan nangailangan pang umakyat ni Sugar Ray Leonard ng 2 dibisyon upang makaharap si Hagler sa middleweight. Maraming fans ang naghahangad na mangyari ang sagupaan ng 2 hari. Hindi lang matuloy-tuloy dahil naglalaro ito sa magkaibang dibisyon.
This is not a career for me. This is one fight. This is a dream that has become a reality.
I am the best fighter in the world.
The reason I will win is because you don't think I can.
Heavy underdog si Leonard dahil umakyat ito sa dibisyon upang agawin ng titulo kontra sa hari ng middleweight at halos 8 years na nang huling ito'y matalo. Nakataya dito ang WBC at the ring middleweight title belt. Sa kabilang banda ay natalo dito ang ating bida dahil ang resulta ng laban ay naging controversial split decision at pabor kay Leonard. Labis na dismayado si Hagler sa naging resulta ng score point.
With Marvin Hagler and ringside, we'll try and get Ray over here. While we're waiting for Ray, Marvin, I know you're incredibly disappointed. What's your feeling about the decision?
I beat him and he knows it. Everybody knows. I knew it was too close. I told you about Vegas. There's no way about it, you know.
Marvin, you also said he had KO in your right hand. You hoped it wouldn't go this far.
Well, you know, I figured I was beating him good, you know.
Now, how about the first 2 rounds? Gil and I thought that you really gave away the first couple.
Sa kabilang dako ay marami ang naniniwala na si Hagler daw dapat ang tunay na nanalo sa kanilang laban. Sa isang interview ay nasabi ni Hagler na paano mananalo ang isang challenger sa champion kung ang ginawa lang nito buong round ay tumakbo ng tumakbo sa laban.
Anyone dislike for Leonard?
You know, I've always wanted to fight him because he felt as though that he could beat me. You know, so what I wanted to do was to give him that opportunity to let's find out. Let's see if you can. You know, and I think that you'd have to beat the champion decisively. To knock him down, or knock him out. I cannot understand how can you win a championship fight by running. Well, he's the challenger and I'm the champion. How can you take a title away from a champion like that on a 1-point system? It's